And what are custom GPTs and how easy are they?
When you're working with AI, you're working with an LLM, you can tell it to do things, but it's very helpful if you think about it like a 20-year-old intern. It's also helpful if you think about it like an actor, because you're really casting something to have some types of behaviors. And so we'll have a little playful thing that we're going to do. But then we're going to talk about structurally, how do you coach AI to coach you? Or AI to have a relationship with you? How do you set the context with it so that it's following rules and behaviors and works in some meaningful way?
So what we're going to do is we're going to show you an example that Mike and I put together. That's a just actually a speed dating interaction. So you can interact with somebody in a dating thing. And by the way, it's interesting because I just saw there's articles. I mean, there's the movie Her, whatever, But there are a lot of people who are developing relationships with GPTs or chat GPTs and stuff like that. And some people claim they're falling in love with them and stuff like that. Now, this guy you'll see is very charming, but we're going to show you that a demo of that, and then and what I'm going to do is I'm going to show a picture that was. We can go to the next screen, and then Mike get ready to.
So I wanted to figure out about a way to be able to change a little bit of the culture of my organization and build a tool that was non-threatening. I wanted to do this in a way that could scale, that could account for language and culture. Like in the Japanese culture, sometimes it's very much indirect way versus direct way, right? And it's all sorts of things. So as an electronic performance support system, if they're practicing for in an interview or a role play, which one of my leaders did, and he did get the executive vice president role, which was great. Providing feedback you needed specific and non-punitive. People, as I mentioned earlier, don't really fuss with the machine, they fuss with the people. And then also to broaden the mindset. The initial responses have been positive, like, wow, I didn't know you could do this. And we're looking to okay, how can we expand the use case? So right now it's focused on sales, but it can actually do other things, and people are bending it and using it that way.
And we have interns come in every single summer. This year, we're anticipating 50 interns, junior and senior level of college. And the challenge we always face is that our company truly believes in interns and having students present and helping the next generation of professionals. However, they do not want it to impact the people who do the job currently. So our team has to do a lot of the activities. And so I was throwing out to the group to see if there's some way, maybe we could do a group think activity of brainstorming ways that we could utilize AI in this space to potentially provide interns with realistic scenarios or realistic opportunities, ways to learn about the industry and potentially engage with the industry without necessarily engaging with employees in the organization.
I love it. I immediately thinking about all of the different like we were talking about coaching, but I'm doing so much with my clients on feedback. And so being able to create something without my clients having to purchase a huge system, being able to create bots that their managers could practice feedback conversations.
So what's interesting, Nicole, is I use this for sales managers and the seller themselves. And here's what's fascinating. So we use the ChatGPT, the bot, to go through their opportunity. And what I found was that the account executive would fuss with their leader before they'd fuss with the machine. But the piece that I didn't even see it, was the frontline sales manager learned from the machine, the AI.
A lot of times the manager isn't necessarily the highest competency example of the skill that you're trying to build in the person, right? Mm-hmm. So to be able to have AI, model what good feedback looks like for the manager is a double win. Yeah, so that's very cool.